Packing light for the Camino de Santiago is so important because a heavy backpack can lead to injury, which could end up sending you home early. I walked my first Camino in 2016 and my backpack was so heavy, it was too painful to walk with it. So I want to use my mistakes to help you. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to pack light for your spring Camino, because packing light is essential if you want to carry your pack all the way to Santiago. First item is a backpack. This is my trusty Osprey Talon 44. It's been in the wars, but it's still going strong. The next item is a vacuum pack storage bag. I prefer these to dry packs because you can see what's in them. That way you don't have to pour everything out. You can just turn it around, see, and get the item out that you need. You can wrap it up, you can condense it down, get all the air up, so it takes a lot less space. And, importantly, it's also waterproof. Now it's time for what goes inside the bag. Walking gear. A pair of simple Decathlon lightweight walking trousers. Avalanche outdoor technical t-shirt. Ultimately, you need to take items which dry quickly. A pair of Nike active shorts. Even though you're walking in spring, there can be some warm days on Camino, especially if you're walking a Camino down south, like say the Camino de Madrid or the Via de la Plata. And the beauty of these shorts, you can wear them for walking, and also you can wear them after you've finished walking. A lightweight regatta fleece, which can be used as a jumper or an additional layer to keep you warm, because walking in spring it can get quite cold, especially in the mornings. A North Face rain jacket. If you're walking Caminos in the north of Spain and heading into Galicia, you are going to experience some rain in spring, so I recommend taking a waterproof jacket. Believe it or not, in that sandwich bag is a poncho. It's a festival poncho. It's lightweight and it's just an added layer of protection against the weather. You don't need to take a heavy duty poncho if you've got a decent rain jacket. A pair of lightweight trespass waterproof trousers. A poly cotton Under Armour t-shirt. This you can wear after you've finished walking. And again, because it's poly cotton, it dries quickly. You can swap it up for the other t-shirt you've got, but I like to try and keep one for walking and one for relaxing in. That way when you've finished walking and you need to wash what you were walking in, you have a fresh, clean t-shirt to wear. And a long sleeve t-shirt for sleeping in. This one is made from bamboo, which works like a synthetic fibre, but it is natural. And if you are walking in early spring and are staying in municipal albergues, it can get quite cold. So if you can have a long sleeve t-shirt to slip on in bed, it can help you get a good night's sleep and stay warm. And it also doubles up as an extra layer when you're walking. Under Armour leggings. These are a great insurance policy for, again, if it gets cold at night. They don't take up much space, they don't weigh very much, and they can just be that extra bit of warmth you need in some of those really cold municipal albergues. Smart Wool walking socks, 2 pairs. These are Bridgedale and I swear by them. 2 pairs of boxer shorts. Again, this is personal preference. I take 2 pairs, one for walking in and one for relaxing in after I finish walking, while the other pair are either in the washing machine or drying from hand washing. Take 3 pairs if you want, but I like to kind of travel lighter, and this is a video about packing light. So I'm just going to be taking 2 pairs. In terms of brands, these are DePalma Workwear. For me, these ones are comfortable for walking in, but again, it's personal preference. Find a pair that fit, that don't make you uncomfortable, and practice walking in them before you go. I know that may sound silly, but lots of people don't test their gear before they go. So I really recommend having a walk in them before you go. Handy little travel towel, which is quick drying and comes in its own little bag. Lightweight sleeping bag from Decathlon. This is around about 740 grams. I think you can go lower in terms of weight, but they get more and more expensive. So this is very affordable. It doesn't weigh too much. I mean, It's probably one of the heavier items in the pack that you'll take. So if you really want to bring your weight down, what you can do is change this out for a sleeping bag liner and stay in albergues that have blankets. So that will keep you warmer. But for me, I want to travel with a nice warm sleeping bag that doesn't weigh too much. A bag full of hiking travel essentials. Let's look what's in it. Blister kit. I go into more detail about what's in this in my 10 essential items videos, but essentially it's plasters, leucoplast, scissors, padding, and some iodine for sterilizing. Washing stuff. You've got some travel wash for hand washing your clothes, some pegs to hang your clothes up or clip them to the back of your backpack, and a nylon wash bag which you can put your socks and underwear into a big wash, and it keeps them together and it keeps them safe, because I have seen so many socks lost on Camino, and if you only take 2 pairs, it's an absolute nightmare. A small bag with some medicine like paracetamols and some spare earplugs. If you're staying in albergues, I highly recommend you take some earplugs, and if you take some extra ones, you can save other sleep-deprived pilgrims from those dreaded snorers. Wash bag. In here, toothpaste, some shower gel, some Nud deodorant. Again, that is in my 10 essential items. Disposable razor, some little pots to put some moisturize in. The key to this is to travel light. Spain is not a third world country, so you can refill some of your shower gels and your toothpaste. You don't need to take enough stuff for the whole 5-6 weeks of walking. Stock up, restock up as you go. I nearly forgot, because you're going in spring and we've talked about rain, you're going to need a backpack cover. This is just an extra bit of insurance, weighs next to nothing, and it goes over your bag and helps to keep all of your stuff dry. So do take one of these. I'd recommend taking a hat of some sort. It can be like a peaked cap or one with a brim all the way around. But again, if it's sunny, it keeps the sunshine out of your eyes. If it's bad weather, it keeps some of the rain out of your eyes. And from a pure vanity level, it means you don't have to comb your hair or do anything with your hair on a morning. This is a Jack Wolfskin one with a nice cord at the back for tightening. So, you know, any sized head can use this hat. Travel pillow. For me, this is an essential item. I can't stand albergue pillows. You may be fine with pillows. I wake up with a crick neck. So I take this, and it packs away, folds up on itself, and again, it weighs next to nothing. So for me, this is an essential item. I'll link to it in the description because it's made by a particular company. It's not a blow-up one, it's got foam, it's super comfy, and it just helps me get a good night's sleep in an albergue. Bum bag. Now this is made by Atom Packs. I love the colour, and they recycle all their old bits of material, so I really like that sustainability aspect. But you don't need to buy this one. Just buy any old bum bag. It's great for keeping money in, your pilgrim credential, but first and foremost also it's for putting your money in, because there have been the occasional reports of things, money going missing out of people's backpacks in some of the municipal albergues. So what you do, you put your money in here, your passport, you zip it up, and you take it with you when you go to the bathroom. That way you've got peace of mind, you take your stuff away from opportunist thieves, and you basically don't lose it. So it's, you know, a cheap one off Amazon, £5–10. This one was a bit more money, but I like this, I like the colour, and it's just a bigger space, so I can put more stuff in it. But do consider taking a bum bag. A pair of Salomon Gore-Tex walking shoes. I really like Salomons. I had the version before this. I can't remember the name of these ones. I'll put it in the description. But for me, they keep my feet dry. Again, I've walked in the spring when it's absolutely been raining so hard, and I've been really glad for a pair of Gore-Tex because it's kept my feet dry. I don't want wet socks because that can lead to blisters, and I really like the Salomon walking shoe. Like I say, I'll put it in the description, but bear in mind we're not carrying these, we're wearing these, so they're not going to add weight to my backpack. These for me have been a game changer. These are OOFs, recovery flip-flops. And as you can see, they've got an arch support and they're great for after walking, going in the shower. They've got kind of a groove there to stop you slipping over. But what I was finding with, say, a Havaiana or a normal flip-flop is my ankles would ache and my knees after a long day, say a 25, 30-kilometer day. And these take off so much pressure from your ankles and your knees. These come with me on every Camino. So I would be packing these for a spring or summer Camino. Travel adapter. If you don't live in Europe, say America, Australia, the UK like myself, you're going to need a travel adapter. One should be enough, but don't forget one. And to be honest, get them on Amazon. They are so much cheaper. They must be about 5 times more expensive if you buy them in the airport before you leave. Don't do that. No one needs to buy things in the airport and spend extra money on them. You can get them for like a pack of 10. Again, I'll put a link down below. Just have one, that'll be enough. Pop it in your pack. It doesn't weigh much at all. Toilet paper. Now, hear me out. This is a handy little thing to pop in your pack. If you're walking some of the remote routes, there aren't going to be many services around. This is really handy. And on the more popular routes, like say the Camino Frances, some of the cafes you'll go to on a morning, they won't have any toilet paper in those bathrooms. So this really can help you out. One thing I will say though, if you are using it outside in the forest, things like that, please do pick up your used paper. Put it in a little carrier bag, a little plastic bag, take it with you and put it in a bin. Don't leave it out and litter nature. But like I say, this super handy, super lightweight. Pop one in your pack. Now, let's get this stuff packed away, then we'll weigh the backpack. Now, the moment of truth. It's time to weigh it. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but this is coming in just shy of 4 kg. And bearing in mind, the sleeping bag is 740 grams. So if you really wanted to go even lighter, just replace that with a sleeping bag liner and you're going to be just under 3.5 kg, which is super light and perfect for walking the Camino in spring. I'm going to have to bring my arm down because it's aching.